Welcome back, guys. It's Peons Playground here, and today we're back for another video on Scratch. And today we'll be coding the 6th part of the Hero War game. So this is the 6th part. So if you've not seen the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th part, it's all on our channel, and you can go watch that to get caught up to now. So when I exported the backdrop in part 1, I used this backdrop. So I actually have another backdrop that you can use. So I used this for the original game, but I honestly like the green grass backdrop too. But this one, honestly, I think it looks better because it looks more dead and gives more vibe to it. So I'm actually going to switch backdrop to backdrop 2, which is this one. I'm probably not going to use this one, but you can if you want. Doesn't really matter, but I'll just have both of those over there. And now, let's get started. And we're going to start with our first boss today, which is the Siege Monster. So the Siege Monster has similar code to the Armored Dude. We just need to drag most of it into here. So when the green flag is clicked, let's just drag all this in here. And we'll just... And there is no clone for this one, so we'll alter it later. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. So we got everything over here. So this is how it's gonna work. I think we have another one. Yeah, so when the green flag is clicked, switch on constant 1, hide, and then we have a variable, which is, this is Siege Monster's armored HP, but we're gonna rename this to Siege HP because we copied all of them over there, so it's gonna have armored HP. Siege HP. I changed Siege Monster, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Oh, typing's really bad. Siege Monster HP. So it's going to hide Siege Monster HP because the Siege Monster doesn't come after 250 score. So hide variable Siege Monster HP. So there's no when I start as a clone, so let's just change this. So we need when I receive... First we need to make the broadcast that spawns the Siege Monster. So let's make a broadcast. So broadcast, new message, Siege Monster, Siege Monster spawn. So it will broadcast Siege Monster spawn. So in this start game thing, forever, if then, not creating clone. That'd be really deadly if you created clones of 1 million Siege Monsters. So if Siege Monster, score is greater than 250, so that's when it comes out, it will show and broadcast Siege Monster spawn. Then it will stop the script. So that's spawning the Siege Monster. So now we have more Siege Monster stuff. So when I start as a clone, nope. When I receive Siege Monster spawn. So when I receive Siege Monster spawn, it will set Siege Monster HP to 10,000. So Siege Monster has a bunch of HP. In our peon until touching player, wait 0.5 seconds. So instead of, we have to make it walk, right? So when I receive Siege Monster spawn, so we can keep this the same, but it's not going to move 0.5 steps. That's too quick for the Siege Monster. Instead, we're going to make it move 0.1 steps. Great. Now we're going to have this other part, which is summoning the peons. Well, actually, we'll work on the peons last. So let's actually do this part over here. When as I start as a clone, which is not when I start as a clone. It's when I receive Siege Monster spawn. Forever. If touching projectile, hero select 1 elf warrior, minus 180. And then if Siege Monster HP is equal 0 or less than 0, change score by 500. And then instead of deleting this clone, because we're not even using clones, it will broadcast Siege Monster dead. Broadcast, Siege Monster dead. Siege Monster dead. Siege monster dead. And if it's touching projectile and hero selected is 2, minus 250, delete arrow, change score by 500, broadcast siege monster dead. Then same with the third one. So actually, the Fairy Queen's really strong against bosses, so it's a boss slayer. So instead of 60 damage, it'd be negative 350. And it'll broadcast delete arrow, and then change score by 500. And broadcast siege monster dead. So we can keep the spectral arrow part the same, because, okay, actually I'm just going to broadcast this. I'm going to duplicate this siege monster dead thing a few times, so I have plenty of space. Oh, so I have plenty of them to use. So let's just do that. So, and put them off to the side. So if it's touching the first ability, hero select is 1. Since it touches it multiple times, the special arrow, you'll keep it the same, and then broadcast siege monster dead. And then if it's touching the second ability and hero select is 2, which is the death arrow, then it will not die from the death arrow. So let's actually just duplicate this over here. Let's throw away this. Oh, we still need the delete arrow, but yeah, let's put this in here. And then it'll change siege monster HP. So the death arrow does 1000 damage to bosses, really strong. And then when it's like that, yeah, that's right. Okay, so we can literally take out the first ability, hero selected is equal to 2, because the wizard's ability of the not teleport back does not work on the siege monster or any boss of that fact. So let's just drag this back over here. So if it's touching the second ability and hero select is equal to 2, it'll change siege monster HP by negative 60 because it'll pass through it multiple times. And if it dies from that, let's just duplicate this actually and drag it in here. So if it's equal to 0 or less than 0, change score by 500, broadcast siege monster dead. It's kind of repetitive, but yeah. So when it's touching a princess star, hero select is equal to 2, change siege monster HP to negative 400, broadcast delete a princess star, change score by 500, broadcast siege monster dead. There we go. And if it's touching a second ability and hero select is equal to 3, it won't die from that. So it will instead, let's duplicate this, it will change siege monster HP by negative 100 to broadcast, no delete princess star. Just throw it over there. And yeah, keep that. And then if it's touching the third ability, which is the shield, it'll move negative 25 steps. So the shield is really strong against the siege monster. It's just so strong. Take out the switch costumes because we're not switching any costume. It's so strong because it would just move negative 25 and it would just do another 400 damage to it. So, and then change score by 500. Change score by 500. Broadcast siege monster dead. And if it's touching the player, it'll set. Oh, once he touches you, you're basically dead. So, hit player siege to Y. Hit player siege to Y. Broadcast hit player and then move negative 10 steps. So we basically coded this whole hunk of code. So its special ability is to summon these little peons that will chase after you and do astronomical damage. And that's basically how it is. So when I receive siege monster dead, so let's just code the death part first. So when I receive siege monster dead, it will start sound boom cloud. You could get it from the sprite library. It'll hide variable siege monster. Hide variable siege monster HP. Switch costume to costume 3. It'll stop other scripts in the sprite, so no more peons will spawn or any of that. It'll wait 3 seconds and hide. So wait 3 seconds and then hide. That's a death. And now let's look at the summon peons script. So when I receive siege monster spawn, It will show variable siege monster HP. Show variable siege monster HP. It will repeat 8, so it'll have the capability to summon 8 waves of peons. You can put more if you want it more challenging, or put less if you want it more easy. It'll repeat 8 times. You'll wait 8 seconds. This is my recommended amount because I tested it out many times. So switch costume 2, which is the summon peon, high, summon peon. This is the dead summon peon, and then regular. Switch costume 2. It'll wait 1 second. Then it'll switch costume to costume 1. Sorry. Yeah, 1. And then broadcast summon peons. Peons. Broadcast summon peons. So I'm gonna go see if we have every code. Okay, now we coded the whole entire siege monster. We got to work on the peons, but first let's add the damage of the siege monster to the player. So let's go here. Okay. So we need an if then hit player siege monster hit player siege equals to y. Then it will change lives by -350. Such a strong boss. And then it'll hit player siege monster to n. And that's the siege monster addition. So let's add the peons now. Peons. So this is going to be a clone as well. So, and its closest relation is the enemy. So let's actually drag all of the enemy regular zombie one into here. Huge hunk. Well, it's only 4. Okay. Let's put these. Let's take a look at the peons. So when I receive start game, when I receive summon peons, because this is peon only, it'll not forever, because that would just be crazy. It'll repeat 4. I'll create clone myself and wait 1 to 2.3 seconds. And then now we're gonna have, okay, I forgot to add one thing for the second ability sprite. So since I just tested it out, the death arrow can go through enemies. So when I receive delete arrow just inside the second ability, just do hide and then go to player. That's it. So that's a needed change for the second ability. I'm sorry for that because I forgot to do it. And let's continue on the peons. So when I start as a clone, instead it was set instead of the zombie HP, right? This is actually going to be peon HP. It'll set peon HP to 200, so peons have 200 HP. And then it'll repeat until touching player and wait 0.5 seconds. So when I receive summon peons, that's correct. And then instead, I make it so the X is also the same as the Y. So it's just -100 to 25. So it spawns closer to the player, which is annoying. And it moves 3 steps instead of 2 steps. So yeah, let's do that. So when I start as a clone, forever, if it's touching a projectile on hero, select is equal to 1 minus 180, broadcast delete arrow, just like that. Just like that. Siege peon HP is equal to 0 or less than 0, change score by 5. So that's the same. So it's like the closest, right? So since the projectile of the mage can kill it in one shot, we're going to change score by 5, delete arrow, and then delete this clone. There we go. So if it's touching the projectile and hero select is equal to 3, it will change peon by -60, broadcast delete arrow, and yeah, same as that, as you can see over there. Now let's see. The first ability, change score by 5, delete this clone. Second ability, change score by 5, broadcast delete arrow, delete this clone. First ability, if hero selected is equal to 2, we'll switch costume to costume 2, which is the peon stunned. Wait 0.1 seconds, move negative 150 steps, wait 0.3 seconds, and go back at 1. So it's the same. So, and now we have the second ability in hero selected is equal to 2, which is the lightning. It will change beyond issue in negative 60, and then, yeah, same as that. Just like that. Okay, now let's continue. So, second ability, hero selected equal to 2. Yep. Oh, just like that. And then now, if touching Apprentice's star, and equal to, it's the exact same as the zombie one. And now we have the second ability, and hero selected equal to 3. Change score by 5, it'll delete this clone. And if it's touching the third ability, and hero selected is equal to 3, it'll actually change score by 5 and delete this clone. So it'll die by the defender chip, no matter what. And then this is the same. And then instead of set hit player zombie, hit player peon. So new variable, hit player peon. Set hit player peon to Y. So if you touch the player. Alright. Alright, since now we coded on in all that, let's actually add the damage to the bomb and all the siege monster death things. So let's go to the enemy. So when I receive bomb, which is what the griffin drops, nukes the whole thing. It'll wait 1 second and then delete this clone. And then this is the same for the siege monster dead. So we're gonna duplicate this. So when siege monster is dead, siege monster dead, not siege monster spawn, siege monster dead, then it'll also die. So you get a little break. And now we'll add that to the speedy enemy. We'll add that to the armored enemy and the peons. So let's just see if it went through. Oh, there we go. And then on the armored enemy, siege monster dead, siege the bomb, and then the peon, siege monster dead, and then when I receive bomb. Okay, that's the siege monster. Alright, so now I'm going to see how the game works, and I'll show you through it. But first, I'm going to close the backpack and hide all the variables that are not needed. So let's go to the hide hit player Sion, hit player siege, peon HP. Let's hide the siege monster. Is that already hidden? Okay, great. Let's move the power up 1, 2, 3. We'll have the icons and it will look better later. But just for now, we're gonna keep it like that. So I'm gonna show you it. All right. So now I'm gonna show you how it works. So I'm at like 228-ish score. I'm about to get there. Oh, there's the siege monster. He's coming right at me right now. Oh no, he needs to slow down there. Oh no. And now he's summoning peons on me. This is not good. Oh. Okay, I think I'm gonna use the big dude griffin. Bam, nuke that whole thing. Then spam the death arrows on him. So it looks like the siege monster does work. It's summoning peons. Oh no, they're all coming at me now. Stop. Okay, let's spam the death arrows at him. Oh no, oh no, oh no. We need the big boy griffin. Big boy griffin, help me out here. Bam. Nice. Oh, we're gonna shoot him. We're gonna shoot you. Oh, and I killed the siege monster. So it does seem to be working. Next part we'll code the old one and the old one's vineyard, and probably, hopefully, finish up the zombie king and the rest of the game. So please like, share, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below what else you want to see next. And I'll see you guys in the next part.